Okay, so today I will be discussing the book The Mountain Is You by Brianna Wiest. She is one of the authors that I would definitely, if she ever puts out books, I will take a look and go listen to. This book, The Mountain Is You, is one of the best sellers right now. I enjoyed the book and I thought that I should just discuss a few points that I enjoyed. So before I get too deep into it, just a reminder that these are my personal opinions. There are no guarantees, and it's all based on my individual preferences. Go check out the book, read it, see if there's something that resonates with you there. Okay. So, starting with the things that resonated with me. One, the mountain, this mountain that we talk about is less of a challenge in front of us and more of a problem within us. And what this gets to it is perspective. Sometimes the challenge facing us is not as difficult as it may seem at that point, but maybe the way that we're looking at it, maybe we're using situations that happened in the past. Maybe we are not viewing the problem exactly the way that we should. Maybe we don't want to handle the problem, and that's the first thing. But the mountain is less of a challenge in front of us. Second, regret shows what we need to create going forward. So we all have regrets. There are things that we wish we would have done better in the past that we didn't. And the goal here is not to live in the past or just to sit there reminiscing about what could have happened in the past. One of the reasons why we are so focused on the past, or should I say, one of the benefits of thinking about our regrets is that we can use those as lessons to create what we need going forward. Number three, you feel peace and joy in your life through repeated daily actions of clarity, calmness, helpfulness, and purposefulness. Okay, and in brackets I have here, i.e., building mental strength, because to me that's what it means. You can have peace and joy doing these things. We live a very hectic lifestyle sometimes, and by being able to slow down and take it easy and just focus on being calm, your purpose, it allows you to feel that peace and joy in your life. For mental strength is not just hoping that things don't go wrong, it's believing that we have the capacity to handle things going wrong. Things will go wrong. But do we have the mental strength to handle it when things do go wrong? Okay. Five, when you show up exactly as who you are, you start to radically change your life. Many people live a life for other people, or they try to put their best foot forward, which may not necessarily even be their best foot, but it's what other people expect of them. But when you start, I'm not saying to be completely selfish here or just to think about yourself. What I'm saying is just to have a better understanding, especially since the challenge is more in us than in front of us. Have a better understanding of who you are and show up as you are. Okay. Six, things that are right for you will come and stay with you, but that doesn't mean that they will stay for long. Alternatively, things that are wrong for you will bring confusion. So when you start showing up exactly as who you are, you start to attract other things to you, things that are meant for you. I think the key thing here that I got out of this sentence is that sometimes we get too attached to the things that come into our life, but because they came into our life, it doesn't mean that they will stay for a long time. Right? There is a reason that they came, a season, that saying, and it doesn't mean that they will stay for a long time. But if things are wrong for you from the beginning, it will bring you a lot of confusion. And finally, number 7, when you are on your path, the future wouldn't be clear, because if it is, then you are following someone else's path. I really like that statement. Sometimes we are starting a new journey, we are making some steps forward, and it's not very clear. Sometimes we get unsure and we have to keep going forward. But I liked what was said here is that your path may not be clear at all. You know, a clear path is somebody else's blueprint that you're following. So I like that final statement there. So these are just 7 things. And trust me, there were a lot more things in the book. So if you get a chance, take some time, check it out. Maybe it's an audio version. If you like to read, maybe you can read the book instead. But I like the author. I like what she has to say. I like her material. I like her other books. So feel free to check it out. And that's it for today.